All right, all right. I'm sorry, I'm running late. Just 1 second, everybody. Just walked in the door. I'm sorry, I was running late. My apologies. My apologies, I was running late. Had to go take mom to the doctor. I can't smoke around mom, so I gotta get me a puff in first. Wow. All right. Okay. I told 78 to tell y'all I'm gonna be 15 minutes late. But I hit the red lights. I went the back way. All right. Well rested. Yesterday, I was so tired. And shout out to my boy, Knockout Boxing TV, because he held me down yesterday because I was so tired. D-Ray, man, well, I see you. Yes, sir. Hey, and congratulations to Bud Crawford. All right? Now, I am so glad that he's doing what we said, 5 years ago? He finally getting away from Top Rank. But nothing has changed. I said that before this fight. That Bud Crawford, win or lose, nothing was gonna change. He still got that one belt. He still was inactive. All we want to do is see him fight, And of course, Earl Spence already said, hey, I'll fight anybody. Now, let me get this straight. Okay? First, I'm not going to start off with that, but I want to get this straight. Bud Crawford did not call out Earl Spence in the ring. All right? Now, people already played it for him. He said, you know who I want next. That's all he said. Now, if you read in 24 Boxing 24, he want Keith Thurman. So please, Bud Crawford fans, don't make things out more than what it is. He said, you know who I want next. He didn't say I want Earl Spence. He did not say that. Okay? Just want to get that straight. Earl Spence said he will be back in February or March with a big fight. That don't mean it's Crawford. Okay? Let's not rush and push things. All right? We already been waiting 3 years. And plus, another thing. Tim Bradley, he's not going to get 50-50. Because even though he beat Shawn Porter, don't ask me. I don't get that. Because his daddy beat Shawn Porter, not Bud. I'm just trying to be funny, but, But still, he's still getting 60-40. He still got one belt, and Spence got 2 belts. So we ain't negotiating 140. Forgetting up 140. That's history. That's the past. We talking about what have you done in 140. And Earl had done more than he had. And he had some more belts. So he halfway there, Earl, actually. But good morning, everybody. All right. Good morning to you all. All right. Welcome to KQKC Boxing Network. But see, I didn't want to start off with Bud Crawford, right? Because, see, nothing has changed with Bud Crawford. He still got the same mean attitude, all right? And I still think Spence would beat him, okay? He still got one belt. No 60-40. I mean, no 50-50. is going to be 60-40. All right? He has 1 belt. Spence has 2 belts. All right? Basic common sense. You don't negotiate a champion at 140. Y'all negotiating at 147. I seen Al Haymon contracts. Okay, I know how they work. What have you done at 147? And Earl Spence has been the more champion and unified champion at 147. Matter of fact, he is a unified champion. Yeah, 2 belts. Yeah. So it has nothing changed. I said that before this fight. I said nothing's going to change if he win or not. So, and he did not call out Spence. Let's be honest. Now, the young man, I wrote it down, and because he said the same thing like me, Max Scramming. There ain't going to be no Bud fight in Earl Spence fight. I'm telling y'all right now on the record. Because Bud is still that mean guy. He still got that attitude. He still, got father issues. Mama still says she don't love him, So, but congratulations to him. He won a fight. He finally fought somebody. Because that's all we wanted, right? Yep. D-Ray said, we on to Josh Taylor. Oh, yep. That's what it is. There you go. But guess what? Josh Taylor might not be the next one either. Yep. I got somebody else that I heard through the grapevine that he might be fighting. But Josh Taylor was there for a reason. And we got to find out why he's there. Okay? Because Earl Spence going to do his thing. Because Earl Spence is bigger. He's more fundamental. And Earl be like, fuck it. He making money. He can go up to 154. No problem. Bud is not that big. So, but, it is what it is. All right, congratulations to Bud Crawford, though. Okay, we're here to tell their ass what the excuses now, Bud, baby. That's right, P. Baciata. He would have shy today, baby. And you know what? Like I told you, I'm a fan. I'm a Boston fan first, so I got to give Bud all the credit. All right, and sorry for my tardiness. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, all right. I just walked in. But anyway, I don't want to start on that right now, all right? But I appreciate D-Ray and who's that? P. Machiani, Hey, this what the channel for. And change ideas, all right? You stuck your guns, and you're supposed to stick with your guns, right? Whoever you got, stick with it, all right? That's one thing I can say about D-Ray. He never wavered. When Shawn about Bud Crawford. I ain't talking about for this fight. I'm talking about all the other fights that Bud Crawford had at 147, right? Which was only, 3? All right? 3? Well, I ain't trying to be funny. I'm just saying. Amir Khan, whatever. He never wavered. He always believed in his guy, right? And that's what you're supposed to do, all right? You keep that same energy. Yep. Trayvon, to Tria, what's going on? He said, I must admit, I was wrong with my pick with Shawn Porter to win. Congratulations to Bud Crawford. Earl Spence definitely beat Crawford, though. Yeah, Earl Spence would beat Crawford. But congratulations on Crawford. That's big of you to say that. See, that's what we want. That's why we're here and we are family, right? Because we can agree to disagree, And look at 817, he said, I told y'all, right? Okay? Yeah. So no, hey, I don't mind. I'm tired of eating crow. I'm tired of eating crow, right? But hey, it is what it is. And it's no excuses. Because at the end of the day, you got a winner and you got a loser. Somebody gotta lose. Somebody gotta win, right? It's boxing. Now you, me, we don't have no personal stakes in this at all, right? Now, maybe D-Ray does, right? But I don't, But like I like the Charlos. But I tell you, they need to get their ass together, and start worrying about Canelo. And they should start fighting each other. That's how I look at it. All right? But let's get this roll call out the way first, all right? I know I'm late. But let's get this out the way first, all right? Let's see who all up in here. Not Zay. Yes. Now, Zay kept that same energy all the time. and I appreciate him. All right, I appreciate him too. P. Marciano, my man, and that chat. Wow. Yes, sir. But Najee, no, Spence not next. All right. I believe it's Josh Taylor or and somebody else. I don't want to call his name yet because this trainer, no, didn't want me to say nothing, so I ain't gonna say nothing. So it's between Josh Taylor and somebody else. Okay. Earl Spence is not going to get off the 60-40 because he believed he did more work at 147 because they're negotiating it at 147, not 140. So, but now Josh Taylor, he's at 140 and he's talking about moving up to 147. So that's a good fight to be made right there. You know, two unified champions. So there you go. Right. Well, Bud don't have one belt, but still he can get all the other belts now. Yeah. Yeah. So, but anyway, P. Marciano said, OG, I said on this channel he would stop him. And they laughed, so me and D-Ray just having our moment. It's all in fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I'm good with it. Yeah, it's all in fun. That's why we appreciate you, brother. Salute. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir, man. Listen, you know, hey, man, hey, go in on me. I don't care. Hey, that's why I enjoy you all. That's why I enjoy you all. You know, I appreciate it. You know, hey, say that shit. You know, I don't care. You know, do what you do. You know, do what you do, and I'm good with it. You know, I'm good with it. You know, it just certain Bud fans think that Bud is a this and that and that, but he's not that big. I seen his father and everything. His father's skinny too, and kind of matter of fact, he looked like his father. Now I see why his mother said what she said. He looked just like his father, and that was my first time seeing his father. Actually, he looked just like his father. Yeah. So, let me get this roll call out the way. All right. I'm sorry, and thank you for your support. All right. Stormy B Man is in the building. Yes, sir. I don't know who Stormy had, but you know, like I say, a winner got to be a winner. All right. Ricky E245. Wow. All right, and that chat. Yes, sir. All right, let me see. What he said. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me go back down. All right. Who did you have winning? Before the knockdown, Bud or Porter? I had Porter winning. Bud knew that Porter was winning. That's why he's sitting in the corner. And I think that was Stymie, Tim Bradley. Because Bud said, I'm losing. Okay. Then he went out there and, man, he got his ass. All right. What's going on, Drew Titan, baby? What's happening with you? Y'all all invited. It's my coming out party tomorrow. Okay. All right. What are you coming out with? Okay. Hold on. Let me see what Drew talking about. Okay. All right. What are you talking about? When you coming out from? Oh. I didn't delete that message. Oh, okay. All right. I don't know why they keep fucking with Drew. Drew a good dude. Yeah. He's a good dude. Yeah. Drew is a good dude. I don't know why they keep fake Drew Titan in here. Oh, okay. Yeah, keep in mind, Drew Titan has a wrench. Okay? So y'all will know that's a phony Drew Titan. Okay? All right, just letting y'all know. Okay? All right. So he don't come in very often, so that's why I made that mistake. All right, because he be at work. So, all right. Demetrius Bright is in here. What's going on, D? What's going on, DB? All right, Crush the Legends up in here. Chi-Town Finest. Yes, sir. I appreciate Chi-Town Finest. Yes, sir. Crush the Legend is up in here. All right. Average Boxing Talk is up in here. Boxing Man, Brandon Hauser, 313 is standing up in Detroit. All right, and let's see what we got. We got D-Ray from D-Ray Promotions. Yes, sir. Hey, D-Ray is celebrating this week. Yes, sir. He celebrated a win. He celebrated a win from Shawn Porter. From Bud Crawford. All right. So Bud Crawford finally got out of top rank. I'm happy for him. I'm really happy for him. You know, I'm really happy for him because, you know, I've been waiting for him. We've been telling him to get away from Bob. Fred, he been telling him, and he finally did it. And I'm glad. And he told Bob in his face, how can Bob secure me a fight? And he couldn't secure me a fight before, so that's right. You tell him, bud, get the fuck out my face, right? So, but anyway, who else we got up in here? Okay, we got Ghetto Love up in here, all right? We got let me see who else we got up in here. Boxing Man, I got you. Young World up in here. Sweet tea. Yes, sir. All right, all right. A17 said Bud got the KO, but Earl was never losing to Mr. Teefs. Yeah. Now, well, Earl wanted to show Shawn that he can box, right? See, Bud don't want to fight on the inside. We saw that. He don't like that. So he jumped out and clinch. That's why I couldn't call the fight like I wanted to, because it was too much clinching and fainting. And when Shawn attacked, he'd jump out and clinch. But he okay from a distance. Right? But, I mean, it is what it is. It was a fight. Now we got to move on to the next fight. Let's not harp on it. It still ain't nothing moved. Everything's still standing still. Like Blue Blood said, ain't nothing changed his mind, he just got active. He fought. And I'm glad he left top rank. I'm glad. I am so glad. Man, y'all don't know. Now that I'm celebrating. Because Bob do this to everybody. Man, everybody. Man. But anyway, let me finish doing this real fast so we can get into this, all right? I want to talk about Karan Davis. All right, we got Ghetto Love in here. All right, we're going boxing. Man, did I get you? Okay, Young World. Okay, Sweet Tea. Yeah, I got her. Okay, Mass Arms is up in here. AD is up in here. All right, Cat on Logo Sports, my man, at work. And salute to you. Yes, sir. I know that. I always know that. And good job Saturday morning, man, for me. All right. Cause I was beat, man. I was on 3 live streams, 78 mines, and calling fights, and I just was tired. And I got calling fights Saturday night. Got up and did the morning show. I was tired. I look at it and fall asleep. But thanks to Knockout Boxing, they talk, man, good brother, hold me down, cause I was tired, and still gonna go to Thursday, so. But anyway. Let's keep it going. Who else we got up in here? Okay, Sweet Tea said, good afternoon. She's on the Chi-Town. Sarah Wade, how you doing, Sarah? All right, appreciate you coming back again. All right, Sarah Wade, yes, she's another new lioness the channel. All right, so I appreciate her. Okay, and who else we got up in here? Okay. All right, Dr. Young World. Okay, Mr. Munzie. Yes, sir, Tim. What's going on with you? All right, appreciate you and seeing you again. All right. Okay, all right, Sarah Ways, and she's speaking. Okay, DP Rocker. What's going on, Rocker? Rock it out. All right. Yes, sir. Okay, who else we got up in here? All right, Chi-Town guy, man, he must got some time to stick his head up out the sand. Wow. All right, and who else we got up in here? All right, we got Pete Montana in here. Yes, sir. Good brother. Yes, sir. And like I say, go ahead, have your fun, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, There's nothing wrong with that. That's what it is. We boxing fans, and somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. So, hey, it is what it is. Demetrius Andrade. He did a great job this weekend, and that's what I think. He should be, commended for that. So I mean, I know he wants the Charlos, he wants Triple G, but I think Triple G is too old. So but it is what it is. So all right, okay. Anybody want to block that dumbass? Okay, but anyway, let me keep going. All right. Damn it, you jumped on me. Okay, that's okay. Okay, and let me see who else in here. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, we got Snap B in here. We got Thomas Borland. Okay, who else we got up in here? Okay, we got Reggie Milligan. Okay, and we got 817. What did he say? He said, "I knew it. It was gonna be a wave off TKO." Okay, expected the Rev to do it. Not K did it. Yeah, you know what? That was kind of strange, wasn't it? I don't know. What's up, J.A. Dixon? Jelly Bean 4230 is up in here. All right, what's going on with you, JD? Okay, can't wait for Spence versus Crawford now. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, JD. I can see that right now. Like Bud say, let that shit just pass you by. So he said he'll never get the credit. All right, like I told you, it's a young man from Chicago, very popular. Used to own the Source magazine. His name is Carcino. All right, he has a page right here on YouTube. 300 some thousand subscribers. He talks to Bud Crawford and that camp. And he told me the other night that Bud's not going to fight Crawford because he would never get the credit. Because if he wins, they would say that because Earl won 100% because of the accident, because of the eye injury. And so he's going to move on from that fight. So, just let y'all know. Hey, not my words, okay? Not my words. Just letting you know. And so it is what it is. Some fights you do have to let pass you by because some fights I wish could have got made but didn't get made. And Tim Bradley, I saw a little smart shit he said at the end, right? Yeah, 50-50, 50-52, right? Because he know that's the big issue. But no, it's not. Which you can't negotiate at what you did at 140. You negotiate on paper what you did at 147. And right now, Earl holds 2 belts. So he's a unified champion. So of course, a unified champion always come out on top. So, but hey, it's all good though. It's if true, Bud crazy. Well, yeah, but Bud is right though. He won't get the credit because people will say, "I'm not me," because I'm not. I don't have no. I keep it down the line. I call balls and strikes. All right. Yeah. Too little, too late. Yeah, 34 years old. Yeah, that's another thing. I said this. I kept telling you all 2 years ago. We don't have 5 years to wait like Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Now, it's been 3 years. 3 years. Bud is 34 years old. 60 40 look good when you don't have to pay Bob. Yeah, 64. Yeah, you damn right. 60 40 look good. Now, if he can think about that, but you got other people in your ear. You're not used to being a free agent. You're used to being spoon fed, right? Well, now you're on your own now, baby. All right, so you're on your own now, baby. If you don't get another promotion company, so hey, he can do it. He can do it. He got about 3 more years, and he can do it. Yeah. So, I mean, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but it is true. Yeah, a lot of people are not giving Bud his credit for the win on Saturday. No, they're not. They're not. I'm giving them credit, but they're looking at Shawn Porter. And this will trip me out. Well, I didn't want to start with this, but goddamn, y'all always do this to me. All right, but the reason why they're not giving him the credit is for Earl fought him. That's number one. They consider him a gatekeeper, really, even though he don't want to be one. And he said he made up his mind that he was going to retire way before the fight. So that means you didn't put all your energy into preparing for the fight. Then K Diddy, his daddy, said that. I was like, wait a minute, whoa. So that means you just came for the paycheck? Yeah. I still, I don't have no answers. I talked to Best Fight the Best last night. I don't have no answers. He said he got a lot of questions, but he don't have no answers. Why he would do that? We know Shawn Porter is king of cuts, right? That's why Earl kept his head down and worked the body. He didn't follow Derrick James. So he said, "I'm gonna fight fire with fire. I'm gonna show you I got grit too, right?" So that's why he did that. But he still ended up getting cut. Bud got cut. Shawn been in some rough fight. I seen him in some doozies. I'm talking about blood, eyebrow hanging, had to sew the eyebrow on. But why would you do that, dude? And Black Fight fans said it the best. You don't have no faith in your bloodline. Is that the case? You don't have no case in your bloodline. Facts, OG. I was about yeah, it was all about the paycheck. Yep, yep. That's what I said too. It was all about the paycheck. You know, I mean, he won the fight. Kudos to him. But he still got the same belt. Now I can see if that was a unification fight or something like that, but at least he got active. At least he got out of that what I call chicken coop. Remember? At least he got the chicken coop and he fought somebody. Okay, great. All right, damn great, good. Now he got away from Bud. I'm happy about that than anything else. You know. So, but hey, yeah, it was about the paycheck for Shawn Porter. He should be ashamed of himself. He should have prepared himself. Like he should prepare every other fight. He claimed that he was gonna retire anyway. That ain't right, cause Bud not getting the credit. Now, I'm not no Bud fan. Y'all know I'm not a Bud fan. I'm not a Spence fan either, but well, Bud should get the credit. He should get the credit for the win. I mean, he should get kudos. I mean, good credit for the win. You know? Yeah, quit acting like Shawn was hurt. Shawn was not hurt. Shawn got up, walked around like. Then he walked away from his daddy, and his daddy over there running, trying to tell him why he did it and explain it to him. We know why you did it. Come on. Earl Spence tweeted and said, I wouldn't even pay your daddy. you go look it up on his tweet. He tweeted that yesterday. He said, I wouldn't even pay your daddy. And I don't blame him. I wouldn't pay him his ass either. Shit. You know? Yeah. But hey, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, nobody get all excited and everything. Get mad or glad or excited. It's boxing, okay? And remember, before this fight, it was still the same, right? Bud had one belt, Earl had two. It's still the same now. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing changed. Okay? But I am so glad. Ooh, I'm so glad that he got away from Bob Arum. That goes to show you that Bob Arum is just not that promoter. He only look out for other things. For sure, it's just speculations. Yeah. What speculations? Okay. Well, Shawn was getting stopped for sure. Yeah, well, yeah, Shawn was winning, and Bud knew he was winning, but it just that it just nothing has changed. Not in my book, it doesn't. Blue Blood still feels the way he feels. No, it just nothing changed. Of course, Fred, he loved Bob Arum. I think, he probably like mad or something because Bud left, but I don't think he mad, but Bud need to go on his own. Because I think he can do a damn good job without Bob. I think he could have got a lot of more fights than Bob, you know. And let me clarify this side of the street, that side of the street. They're talking about ain't no such thing that side of the street. Well, it is, but it's not that side of the street or that side of the street. No, it's the best and the best, or the second best and the best, like that. That's what you would call it. Of course, you won't fight an A-level fighter fight a B-level fighter. Of course not. Now, of course, if you look at Al Haymon and Top Rank, who has the best fighters and the most biggest stable. But if you look at Top Rank, who has the best amateur, well, not amateur, beginners, I would say. And I think Top Rank does, So, what's going on, Z? My man Z. And that, chat. Yes, sir. He said Spence and Crawford done talked already. In my opinion, they're about to get paid with Bob out the way. Well, they should. They should. Now, I don't think they did because but they can work that out. Now, he ain't gonna get no 50-50, I know that. But they can work it out on the back end. All right? 10%. That's a lot. 64, that's a lot in boxing. People, they don't understand that. That is a lot. The cut man get 3%, right? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. 3% of your purse. That's a lot of money. And that guy with the buttons used to be Floyd Mayweather. Cut man. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. You know. And Stitch Moran, the best in the business. The best in the business. There go my man, Knockout Box 86 TV. Yes, sir. And like I say, I appreciate you yesterday, man, because I was so beat. I was about to fall asleep. But Knockout kept it going for me, and and I appreciate you. All right? By asking the questions, keep me woke and shit. I was about to fall out. That gin had me going, boy. That bumpy face had me going, baby. All right, there you go. Drink more water. Congratulations, drink more water. Cause I know you're a hardcore Bud fan. All right, and congratulations to you. All right, this is what the channel's about. All right, we all have fun about boxing and stuff, and who won and who didn't, and what they could have done and what we could have done better. And that's what we're about to do. We're about to talk about what could have been done, the pros and cons. And no emotion or nothing like that. And that's the way Knockout Boxing 86 TV run his channel. There's no feelings in it. All right. Nobody have no special or no fanboy in them. Hopefully, and like drink more water. I know he's a Bud Crawford fan. But it's okay. He's always welcome here, and he always kept that same energy. That's one thing I can say about Drink More Water. I seen him on other platforms. I'm talking about Best Fight the Best, 78 Sports, Black Fight Fan TV. I mean, he always supported Bud Crawford and D-Ray too. And there's nothing wrong with that. All right? You like the way he boxed. He like the way he boxed, right? He believes he's very talented. All right? It's nothing wrong with that. All right? He might say, hey, I got a good eye for talent. Then, somebody might say, well, I like Earl Spence because, he's in the South, he fights Southpaw, and he know how to use his angles. He's big. He's a big welterweight, and just different things. He can fight on the inside. He can fight on the outside. It's just different things. But you got to give Bud Crawford the credit Saturday. Now, I know someone said that they're not giving him credit for being Shawn. Now, then keep in mind, Shawn, then this is the reason why I picked Shawn. Because he had been in there with every top welterweight or ex-champion or welterweight there ever been. Then Bud Crawford comes along and make it look kind of simple. Now, of course, I don't get what his father was doing and why he did that, but Bud Crawford would have won anyway, even though he was behind on the scores, but he still could have won, anyway. And plus, you're supposed to go out on your shield. You're never supposed to quit. Now, this is hypothetical speaking, but let's say it would have went 12 rounds. What about next round? What if Shawn Porter threw an overhand right and then left and caught Bud? And Bud fell down and wouldn't get back up. Everybody was like, whoa, whoa. Because I have seen moments like that, all right? Can you say Castillo and Diego Corrales? Yeah, uh-huh. And we was in the last minute of the last round, and he knocked his ass out. But you got to give Bud Crawford the credit. You got to give him the credit. All right, yeah. We don't know what will happen. Example, Castillo versus Corrales. Yeah, all right. Yep, that's what I said, Jerry Dixon. Yep, Diego Corrales. Diego Corrales got knocked down how many times? 5 times. Shit. That motherfucker came up and rocked his ass. He had his head rocking like a Raggedy Ann doll, right? Man, and knocked him out cold. Thank you, OG. Made that point last night. Oh, you did? Okay. That's 817. Good brother there too. Everybody good people in here. And we just love boxing. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm mad Kenny Porter stopped. I know. Major Taylor and Julio Chavez, yep. You know, you don't do that. That means that you don't have faith in your son. You've been treating like a kid all your life. God damn it. God damn it. Let him make a grown up decision. You know. But that is the right of a trainer. Never thought it would be this hard to collect money on my bet. If Bud had lost, folks would be on my neck and I would have paid right away. Yeah, you gotta be careful who you bet with. Cause you got some people that just don't want to pay. Just don't want to admit it. Right? Like I say, Earl Spence not my favorite fight. I mean, both guys are great fighters. I want to see the fight. I want to see it. Like I told my man Casino, I want to see the fight. I wish, hopefully Bud ain't thinking like that. But, of course I got it from him and not from Bud Mouth himself. But still, I would like to see the fight. Even though you think you might get credit or not, I still want to see it. I still want to see it. Because that's good for boxing. And for not to give Bud the credit Saturday, that's bad for boxing. Look, boxing, like I told on Knockout 86 TV yesterday. Y'all go back and check out that video, all right? Don't pay no attention to me, because I was sleepy like a motherfucker, right? But still, look at that morning after show we did. All right, we broke down a lot of fights quickly so we can get to the Crawford. But, Bud did what he had to do, and he should get credit for that. He worked hard. Actually, he worked harder than Shawn Porter. Because Shawn Porter was breathing hard as hell. Why was he breathing hard as hell? Because he thought he can do him like he do everybody else. Rush in there, change angles, and do like that. And Bud was like, it's smiling like, come on. I got this long reach. I'm keeping you right there. And soon you get close, I'm going to jump out and clench your ass. And that's what he did. That's what he did. We got to be individually thinkers. All right? We cannot think all the same way. And that's what I'm trying to drive home. We all can't say the same, think the same way. Yeah, Shawn tired himself out. Yes, he did, 817. He tired himself out trying to get a damn knockdown. If you don't give Bud credit, you diminishing the sport. You damn right. You damn right. You damn right. So you got to give him the credit. Only bet fam that's here all the time. Yep. I just sent a screenshot. I ignored it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, man. So you got to give him the credit, man. All right. We got 102 in here. Now, I don't ask for super chats and nothing like that, but I ask for you to hit the like button, please. Do that for a brother, all right? All right? Because, I don't like this crow. It's tasting nasty, and I've been eating it for a couple weeks now. I'm eating crow. Mrs. Knockout Box 86 TV Val, she eating crow today, yesterday, and Knockout eating crow, 78 eating crow. Man, I'm tired. Because I'm going to think about this fight this weekend. Because you don't forget, we got Cool Man Steph. And we got Omar. We got Figueroa, Brandon Figueroa, not Omar. Right? We got Brandon Figueroa. And we got Campos and Lopez. You know what? I really don't want to fuck with them. I don't. Because we've been waiting a year or something for this fight. Well, let's get back to Porter. We'll get to that in a minute. Because Knockout, I bet he got a hell of a breakdown come Wednesday night. All right? But I hope you get your money and drink more water because, be fair. Be fair, y'all. Okay? Y'all got to be fair. Okay? If you bet, be a man. Be a man. Win or lose, be a man and pay your debts. All right? Pay your debts. So don't come in with that, Don't come in and I don't want to pay. So that's what I say, be a man and like if drink more water, like you said, if you would have lost, you would have paid right away. No, what everybody talking about? Wait a minute, I send it tomorrow, and then tomorrow come. Well, I send it Friday. No, motherfucker, send it today. All right. So we all know what today is for YouTube. Okay. All right. So okay, motherfucker know. Okay, everybody know. Whoever monetized know what today is. All right. So that's not act a fool. All right. You calling the Figueroa fight? You know what? I'm gonna put a poll up. Which one y'all want me to call? Uh, uh, uh. But I'm looking at the Figueroa fight and Cool Man Steph because Lopez, screw that dude. Because I don't know. He just pisses me off. He lies. He's not no unified champion. Ain't no damn Suleiman told him that. I mean, I lost and paid right away when I seen it. Yep, yep. I paid Paul Curry 200 on Manny and Yuga. Okay, okay. That's what I'm talking about. See, drink more water. That's what I'm talking about. You pay your debts, man. That's cool. Who you got? Crawford versus Castano and Crawford versus Jamel Charlo. Well, I really don't like to do fantasy fights. You know, I really don't. You know, Castano and Charlo, I would say that even though I'm a Charlo fan, I think Charlo almost lost that fight with Castano. Matter of fact, I would say he lost that fight. They gave him a draw, yeah, but he lost it. You know, so it is what it is. You know. All right, what's going on, Chief Fred? What's going on, my baby? What's going on, my man? And that chat. All right, Chief. We said who you got? Crawford versus Castano and Crawford versus Jamel. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But but Gary being done so dirty. No way this is a coincidence. No, it's not a coincidence. I just about to say that. I saw that they canceled his brother fight. Gary wasn't gonna fight. His brother was gonna fight, and the one I interviewed, Antonio. I mean, yeah, Antonio. Yeah, Antonio. No, yeah, Antonio. I think. Yeah, Antonio. Mhm. Right, and they canceled. It's something going on. I hear speculations, but I need some definitely what's going on. Either somebody pissed Al off, Floyd off, because these are the main people that have influence over his career or who he fights. And even though Floyd is a promoter of Mayweather Promotions, he still got a lot to say. He's in Al Haymon ear. Okay? He's in Al Haymon ear. You know. Look at Shot Town. He always on it. Look at Antoine. Okay, thank you, sir. Right. Okay, either way they are all being done dirty. Antoine has so much. You know what? All them Russell brothers can fight. No doubt about it. But you know, yeah, I'm gonna call Batman and ask him. Why? Listen, Al Hammond is good for boxing as far as salary. Setting fighters up for after boxing and this and that. And I know he's black and this and that, but his shit stinks too, y'all. Okay, and I told you I call balls and strikes. Okay, his shit stinks too. All right. T-Bone Boxing. Yes, sir. Louisiana finest up in it. So, wow. Chat. Wow. Yeah, my man. T-Bone Boxing. Yes, sir. He said, I don't mind eating crow. Spence still number one man down. Yes, sir. T-Bone Boxing had Shawn Porter winner also. All right, but he is a book. I mean, a Earl Spence fan. So look, I don't mind eating it either. And there's nothing wrong with that. I eat it, I ate it last I ate it before that too, shit. Cause see, I ain't got a record like Knockout. Knockout, he got a nice record, all right, prediction record. Now, I don't have one, right? So, but now, we gotta go on to the next fight. But you gotta give Bud Crawford the credit. I talk shit about Bomac, cause that something dropped like a motherfucker. Y'all see that? But anyway, I talk a lot of shit about burning the boxer, burning the Bud Crawford fan. I talk shit about Bud. I mean, blue black is like a motherfucker, right? But you can't take credit from him. He did beat Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter got knocked down twice. And what I was telling you about the body shots, that's a lost art. But Bud Crawford showed us that it's not a lost art. He used that southpaw stance to hit him right, bam, right in the sternum, right stomach, right in the stomach. And he went right down on his ass. Got up, of course. Then, of course, got knocked down again. Of course. Then you throw the towel in. I don't know. All right. So your brothers have nothing to do with it. They humble or do. Yes. Look, all the Russell brothers are good dudes. All humble. Gary is kind of humble too, but he will smack the shit out of you. If you're talking shit. That just them little guys. Oh, they tough, right? Them little guys always want to beat your ass, right? And so, but why they doing Gary like this? I don't know. I don't know. If you're not gonna fight me, then get me out my contract. Let me go with somebody else. Why hang around Al Haymon? How long is that contract for? That's my question. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask that question. I'm gonna ask how long is his contract for? Cause he been fighting once a year, still under Al Haymon. So but Al Haymon's like, cause he could have fought on the undercard. Cause let's be honest, Bud Crawford and Shawn Porter made that card. That was a $70 card. That undercard wasn't like it should have been. You got Aurora. He's sitting there crying and I can't say, right? Oh, wow. What a tough guy. So he quits, right? Because he knew he was about to get pieced up. For real. Because he know them guys, well, I forgot he got the heavy punches. What's going on, Valerie? Yes, sir. Hey, Mrs. Knockout, I'm sorry. All right? We got to eat crow today. All right? Your husband's right under you, right there, right? And, we all got to eat crow today, and I'm tired of eating crow. But like I say, Valerie, are you in here? Thanks to your husband. I was so tired yesterday. I mean, 2 fights in a row and all in. I mean, I was just tired. And thanks to Knockout, asking me the questions, keeping me up. I was like, but anyway, shout out to you, Valerie. Appreciate you coming in. All right. Now, Gary need to move up to 130 or 135. Yeah, well, the money is better once you move up. But I still don't understand how long this damn contract is. This is the longest I ever seen. Now, I will admit, yes, hold the belt as long as anyone. All right? So I will give him that. Yeah, hold the belt long as, champion, as far as a champion. But he only defended it once a year, though. Can a brother get 2 fights a year at least? A decent paycheck at least? It's not right. You acting like Don King now. And speaking of Don King, now I get it about this cruiserweight, Mututa, whatever. Well, Don King represents him. Okay? And they was gonna try to put on a fight without Don King knowing about it. Right? You can't do that. That's violating the Muhammad Ali Act. You cannot sit there and talk to another fighter and your fighter and make a fight without letting the promoter know. You know, so Don King put in injunctions to cease and desist. That means stop that bitch. All right? That fight ain't about to take place. All right? So, but like I say, if Canelo can do what he wants, why can't Bud and Earl and everybody else, y'all go ahead and make y'all a legacy? Shawn Porter, you say you retired? Stay retired. All right? Stay retired. I understand you want to be that gatekeeper, but you was that gatekeeper Saturday night because you did get beat. All right? Appreciate you subscribing, Ricardo Miranda. All right? Appreciate it. All right? Welcome to KQKC Boxing Network. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. All right? Yes, sir. Yep. Don I'm going to get his money. Yeah. But no. But whoever owes drink more water, they should get their money. You know, I should give him his just due. All right. When you bet, see, that's why I say don't bet no more if you can't pay. All right. When you owe somebody some money, and when you borrow the money, you better make sure when you borrow that money that you can pay it back. Cause I want my money back. And when you gonna pay it back? Cause I'm gonna hold it to you. Now, I'll pay you back next week. Okay, next week when? Next Wednesday. Okay, I'll be waiting Wednesday. Then Wednesday night, if you ain't here, I'm gonna call you with my money. I don't care if it's $5. It's the principle of it, Smokey. It's the principle, Smokey. That's all. It's the principle. You know? That's all. Now, let me get to Demetrius Andrade real fast. All right? Now, you damn right. No damn refunds, goddamn it, shit. Demetrius Andrade, he called out Charlo. Good. Goddamn it, good. And Charlo should take it. He should take it because they need to start making their own legacy. Stop worrying about Canelo because he already told he's going to do what he wants anyway. And they're going to allow him to do it. But what you're going to have to do is keep Earl next fight is you guys, in my opinion. The WBA gave you guys 30 days to make the fight with Stannis. That was on 10/22. It's 31 days, and okay. Bud secured a 50-50 deal, nothing less. Okay. Bud not getting 50-50. I don't know why y'all don't understand that. Earl is really standing on that. So he believe he worked so hard for it. But anyway, now Steve J paid up. Okay, I bet 4 other people. Okay, and I seen 2, and neither of them paid. Oh man, that's cold. That's cold. Drink more water. That's cold. You know that? That's cold. Don't bet nobody if you're not gonna pay. You know, that's cold, man. I mean, that's cold. Y'all cold. I mean, I'm not saying you in particular, but if you owe somebody, man, y'all pay him, man. That's cold. You know, drink more water. You know, he stuck to his guns about Bud. You know, he always been a Bud fan. We all know that. There's nothing wrong with that. We all got fans. You got some people in the LWC that wilder. You know, you got Spence. You know, so if you're gonna bet somebody, pay up. You know, man. Tell Muncie, what's going on, baby? And that I appreciate it, brother. Yes, sir. We just talking, you know. I'm sorry I had to rush in here late, you know, but I had to take my mom to the knee doctor. So, but anyway, but yeah, you got to stand on your word. There you go, Oakland. You got to stand on your word. You have to. Now, let me talk about real fast. Demetrius Andrade. Then I'm gonna talk about how the fight went, in my opinion. All right. People pride crazy. If I ain't got the money to bet you, I'm gonna say I ain't got the money to bet you. Who the hell bet you? That's why I said the Sports and Political Channel of LB. What's going on, LB? My man in that. Chat. My man, LB is a good brother. He's the correspondent of Ticket TV channel. I don't know if he still is or not, but he was for a while, and I appreciate him. You know what Chi-Town does? He does that on Ticket TV. All right. So he said that was an amazing fight over the weekend, and can I have a wrench? But yeah, I thought you had a wrench. Yes, sir. I got you, LB. Man. Yes, sir. LB is a good brother. He been around for a while. All right. Yes, sir. He been around for a while, and I don't know if he's still. You know what? I'm not signing to this chat. That's right. But don't worry. Ain't no problem. I can give you a wrench. But you had a wrench. What happened? Oh, you know what? You changed your name, right? Cause it used to be something else. Okay, I know that. But it's all good. All right. And YouTube be taking people wrench without my permission. I don't know why, but anyway. But I got you, LB. All right, and I appreciate you. All right. All right. You know what? I can do it this way, I think. Hold on. Okay. Okay, there we go. I can do it this way. Let the stream catch up. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's catching up now because I see Tim Muncy coming up. Well, okay. Because I'm on YouTube now, y'all. Y'all can't see I switched over, but I did. Okay, there you go. There you go. Stop. Okay, stop. It's gone. I get it, man. I get it when it stop. Okay. They go, I'm okay, I'm back on OBS. Okay. Yeah, man. YouTube, I mean, they catching up, trying to catch up with the stream. So, but anyway, all right, yep. Changed his account. Yeah, okay, that's what. Okay, he changed his account. Okay, that's why. Okay, because you had a rent. Okay, don't worry, brother, I got you. He been with me for a long time. I think so I had 100 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Make sure you hit the like button and let's talk some boxing. Okay. Now, first of all, shout out to the Davis brothers. Okay, the Davis brothers, they did sign with Top Rank. Okay. Now, of course, I told you, Bob, it's a trip, but Top Rank has the best recruitment of young talent in all the governing bodies. Promotional company. I'm sorry, promotional company. So shout out to them, and hopefully they can do well and move on. And because you got to have a promoter to get these fights when you first start out. But when you start making to that certain plateau, then you all good. So. But anyway, let's talk about Karan Davis. Okay, Thomas Harris and that chat. Yes, sir. Thomas Harris saying, I'm being petty. That my once fine doctor X is getting flattered, tired, and old. Told her she need to tighten up. My new fiance doctor is younger and sexy. Yeah, you being petty, nigga. Man, you cold motherfucker, right? Man, oh man. Man, but anyway. But okay, all right, okay, yeah. But yeah. Justin for a drink more water. Yeah, he should get all his money that he betted. Because if you got the courage to bet somebody, get the courage to pay him. All right? Shit. I can't stand on motherfucking that Welch on the bet. I'm serious. All right? But anyway, the Porter fight and Karan Davis. Let me speak on him for a minute. He's moving back down to 160. Okay? He fought David Benavidez. And he fought a good fight with David Benavidez. Now he's going back down to 160. Now, I think that, hey, okay, Charlo, you want to show off your belt? You want to hold on to your belt? Okay, why don't you fight Karan Davis? Okay, he fought Benavidez. Yes, he lost, but he hung in there. He took what he can take. He took a lot of punches. So why don't you fight him? I'm tired of all these guys sitting up here holding these belts and not fighting each other. And yeah, you can laugh and talk about Canelo and this and that, but Canelo's still fighting. You know, why don't you fight? You know, so that's what I'm saying. You know, so but listen, now let's get back to this fight Saturday. All right. Now, of course, we know how the fight went. Okay, I'm just gonna break it down just a little bit. All right. But the fight, I didn't like the undercard, but the main event, that's what is important to me right now. Okay. Now, Shawn Porter came out with a plan. His plan was to jump on Bud Crawford as soon as he can, soon as they get out there, and which he did. But Bud Crawford, of course, we know has great reflexes, and that's what he was doing. Now that's why I couldn't really call the fight because both guys was fainting. Both guys was fainting. Both guys was watching each other. So they didn't want to get hit with anything solid. And Bud, he does have a great reach, and he was orthodox at first, but then it seemed like he settled in. It seemed like he watched his opponent and see what his opponent is bringing, right? Now, and that makes his decision, that makes his mind up. Well, I'm gonna fight him southpaw because southpaw is working better than orthodox, and that's what he did. He stuck with the southpaw stance. Now, why did he stick with the southpaw stance? Well, let me tell you why. Because Shawn Porter is one of those fighters that he is an orthodox fighter, but he come in bull rushing. When you are southpaw, how you fight an orthodox fighter is you use that right hook. And what he was doing is, as Shawn Porter was coming in, doing this, and right, he'll hit him with that right hook and catch him behind the head. You see? That's what he had to do. Catch him behind the head. And you know what? And it worked. It worked all night long. Matter of fact, I can say this: Bud Crawford was able to hit Shawn Porter basically when he got ready, especially with that right hook. Because all he had to do, because Shawn Porter is a little shorter, and what he doing is Shawn Porter get down low and come on in, and and there go that right hook waiting on his ass as he come in. Now, I was saying before the fight that when Shawn Porter does that, Bud might have a straight jab to stop him. Because now, while people are saying knockouts, in my opinion, is because that the force, because when you have two trains collide, that's worse than just running into something else. When you have two cars collide, that's better than that's worse than hitting a light pole. Trust me. I've been in a car accident, a bad one. That's why my clavicle got broke and kind of crooked. But yeah, that's bad. When you have two, I forgot to put that phone on. But when you have two trains that clash, man, that's hard. So when Bud put that stick out there and Shawn rushing in like this, then you're gonna feel that. You're gonna feel it, and you're gonna feel it hard too. And another thing, when the last time you seen Shawn Porter sit there and breathe? Now, someone in the chat, because I was calling the fight, so I was looking at the chat, going back. Someone said in the chat, I don't remember who it was, that Shawn Porter looked winded. I'm like, winded? I'm like, Shawn Porter never looked winded. Then I looked and I said, yeah, that motherfucker do look winded. So Sir Ken said, I'd like to rename this card the Night of the Headbutts. From the prelims to the last fight. Yeah. It was a lot of headbutts. But Aurora, he could have fought. Okay? Look, there's no excuse for it. Yeah. Only excuse I can say is that he was getting pieced up. He felt that young boy power. And no doubt about it that he found a way out. And soon that he found that way out, he took it. And see, in Las Vegas, the rules are you have to go 4 rounds or more for it to be a legal fight. If not, it's a no contest. Well, some fighters play on that shit. Some fighters be like, man, I'm hurt, and man, this and that. Well, you think you can go another 1 or 2 rounds, and well, if I'm winning, or am I losing? Now, if I'm losing, I quit, right? You know, and I can't stand a quitter. You know, make sure you hit the like button, okay? We got over 100-something people in here. Make sure you hit the like button, all right? Show some love, all right? Show some love, please. I appreciate it, all right? But still, you know, you got guys in here. I mean, not in here, I'm sorry. You got guys in the boxing community. I mean, from 118 all the way up that they play on the rules and regulations. Now you got the referees. First it was the judges. Now you got the referees. They pretty much didn't do their job. Knockout was right. You know, I'm not just saying that because he's my co-host on Sundays, but he's right. When they're supposed to stop the fight, they don't stop it. And Don was getting his ass whooped on Saturday night. They didn't stop it. Then you get an early stoppage for somebody that's fighting back. You know, I don't understand this shit. You know, and some people I'll be saying, "Oh man, ain't nobody paying nobody off. Ain't nobody doing that, man." I don't know now. I don't know. But speaking on Crawford and you think can KO Bud? You think can KO Bud? You talking about Spence? I think Spence, if he catch him right, he can KO Bud Crawford because Spence is bigger. You know what Spence said, he light in the ass, you know, compared to him. But I don't know. But both guys, Spence and Crawford, both guys bring different attributes to the table. Okay, you can't say, well, Spence, he's a southpaw, but he can turn orthodox. You can't say that, but you can say that about Terrence Crawford, right? But you can say that Spence is a dog on the inside. You can say that about Spence, right? But you can't say that about Porter. Because Porter don't like that inside action. He'll jump out and clench your ass, right? And, you know, so that's what I say. Now, look at Sweet Tea, 50-50 fight. No emotions here. Just my opinion. It can go either way. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, it can. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like both men got great attributes on Sweet Tea. All right? Both men got great attributes. One can fight on the inside, one can't. One can fight orthodox and southpaw, one can't. You know, it's just that some one do one thing great, the other one do one thing great. So, I mean, it is kind of like a 50-50 fight, really. You know, but not on paper, but I'm talking about in real, you know. And I would like to see that fight. I really would, you know, because that's one of the reasons why a lot of people said, I got Porter, but I really don't want Porter to win, but I do because I think he will. But I'd rather have Porter, Spence and Crawford, though, you know. So, but yeah, Brandon House, are you calling the Cambosa fight this weekend? I'm gonna call the Cool Man Steph and Figueroa fight. That's the fight I'm gonna cover this weekend. Lopez and Cambosa, you know, I had enough of their asses. I really did. They really pissed me off. I really had enough of that. You know, maybe Keno Loco will do it. I don't know. But he works, so I don't know if he'll be working that Saturday or not. But they really pissed me off, you know. So, but if I believe, yeah, Figueroa fighting this weekend. So yeah, I'd rather see that fight, you know. So, but you know, it is what it is, though. But I mean, so D Ray, you want to see Lopez? Brandon House, you want to see Lopez? Well, here I go. I'm about to put a poll up. All right, A1 cool boy Steph for the win. Yeah, here go another one. Here go another one. 817, here go another one. Because I'm going to tell you, Brandon Figueroa, he looked like he could be a model. He looked just like Ryan Garcia, but he don't fight like it. You know, OG said, "Pole be damned." I'm calling what I want. Yeah, you know. I mean, if y'all want me to put up a poll, I will. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. You know, but don't think Figueroa no easy mark now. Cause he might look like a pretty boy, but he can fight. You think Omar can fight? Oh man. He fight. He's awkward. He's very awkward. But he would get in there and he'll throw and throw and throw and trust me. Ain't nobody throwing in the towel on his ass. You know. So but yeah. So but what's going on, Carlos Munez? And that chat. Wow. He said, K. Diddy, the snake. Wow. Damn. Tell me how you really feel about Shawn Showtime Porter. All right. Yes, sir, Carlos Munez. It's poll time, I think, huh? Yes, sir. All right. See, you know what? That's the same thing I said yesterday. You know, yeah, then Brent House said, yeah, call the fight you want to call, OJ. We still tuning in. Hey, I appreciate that. Yep. Hell no, call Steph Foot and Figueroa is two champions and it will be more competitive. Oh yeah, it will. It will. It will. Because see, Cambosa and Lopez, I'm not too familiar. We got a couple Australians in here. And I never seen Cambosa fight. You know, and I'm gonna go look at a couple of his fights, you know. And I'm gonna go look at him and watch the whole thing. We seen Lopez, and that's why he's running from yeah, okay, A1 Simpson, that gonna be a good fight too. Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, I'm leaning towards Figueroa. Well, I seen him fight before. I seen Cool Man Steph fight before. Right, Lost Out Punch Out TV. What's going on across the pond over there, baby? Huh? I know it's night, and I know you're up late over there listening to me. I appreciate it. All right. And you know what? We had some good people in here the weekend. And I thank you all. I mean, we had people in here from Africa, from the Congo. I mean, we had people from Australia. I mean, man, KQKC is international. Wow. All right. But let me break down the fight again. All right. Make sure you hit the like button. Okay. Again, if you haven't. All right. Yeah, we got over 100 people in here right now. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to KQKC. All right. We just hit another 1,000 subscribers, and that's great. We hit that off Saturday, and I appreciate everybody. Thank you all for the support. Thank you all for showing up and showing out. All right. It's y'all Patina, my favorite OG. Hey, I appreciate it. All right. Yes, sir. I appreciate everybody that showed me love this past year. Like I say, October was made 3 years, and you know I'm doing what I can, you know. So, but anyway, but still, I hope everybody enjoyed the fight. Okay, 116 likes, man. All right, okay. Well, I take that. I take that for right now. At least we over 100. Okay, but first of all, Porter credit. He has to get the credit, okay, for the sake of the fight for Earl Spence. Now, I know that sounds kind of dumb, but it is, okay, because that fight, you don't have, now, if that fight comes to fruition, let me put it that way, you don't have to sell that fight. That fight already sold. All you got to do is do the media stuff. You don't have to do all the antics. You don't have to do all the, I beat your ass. You know how people do, right? You know how Danny Garcia father is, ponytail, right? You don't have to do all that now. Because if Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford sign on the dotted line, that fight going to take place on a neutral site, not in Omaha, not in Texas. They should have it in Vegas. They should have it in Las Vegas on a neutral site. That way, you know, you can't say this, you can't say that. But that fight will sell out. Earl is a pay-per-view sales. So so that fight gonna be on pay-per-view and the numbers gonna be great. This is the type of fight that people have been dying to see. People have been waiting 3 years for. Remember Floyd and Manny? Them tickets was going for damn near $1 million just to sit up front. You know, so. But I'm going to go over some few things, okay? Now, Bob Arum had the audacity to say that Crawford versus Taylor does 1.5 million pay-per-view buys. What the hell do you give a shit about? All of a sudden, you care about his pay-per-view buys. He costs you so much money, you should walk his ass out the door. But see, you don't realize what you have until it's gone. Trust me. Trust me. I know. That goes for a woman, you know, a man. You don't realize what you have until it's gone. And now Bob's starting to, you know, worry about what's gonna happen. And but you should have thought about that before. You know, you got a fighter that you came out in public and talked about. You see? Yeah. Now, then after Porter stoppage, you know, he had a nerve. I mean, let me put it this way: Bob Arum was all pro Terrence Bud Crawford Saturday night. He did not care about nothing but Porter that night. I mean, on Crawford that night. Why is that, Bob? Why all of a sudden? Huh? Why all of a sudden? Why all of a sudden now? Yeah, Slick tells out who Bob bought his house in Beverly Hills. You know, do you realize that Bob Arum net worth is $300 million? Do you realize that? How much money an old motherfucker like that needs? Huh? Then all of a sudden, you pro Terrence Crawford come Saturday night. You know why? I talked to Blue Blood. He said that Terrence Crawford has a fan base. He said he has a fan base. And that fan base was there, and they was there in droves. Now, I don't know what he talking about, that people said he didn't have no fan base. I never heard that before, but he got a fan base. He got a fan base, and Bob said he saw that. Bob didn't get in that ring, did he? No. He didn't do no interview, did he? No. Because he didn't want to get embarrassed. But kudos out to Terrence Crawford. He sat chair by chair and told Bob. They asked Bob the question, right? Okay. Hey, Bob, can you secure a fight with somebody, right? And he said, yeah, we can secure that fight for Bud. If he wants that fight, we can secure it. Then they asked Bud. Bud said, I don't see how he gonna secure me a fight. And he could never secure me a fight when I was with him. I'm like, whoa, Bud, that's what I'm talking about. Wow, all right, that's what I'm talking about, Bud. Talk your shit right there in front of the master. Talk your shit. You know? Shit. I mean, now this is his time to let it all out. This is his time now. And you know what? And I wouldn't blame him if he would have said, no, wait a minute, be quiet, Bud. Be quiet, Bob. This is my time to talk. All right? You've been talking ever since I've been signed with you. You ain't got me a fight. I would have been mad. I would have been all in his damn face. I was like, now all of a sudden, you going to try to give me this fight. You want to give me this fight. You want to give me this fight. Right? No. See, no, I'm glad he made the move that he did. If anything, he deserved it. Because Bob had him on a tight-ass leash. And he wasn't even suing your ass. You still didn't put him in a fight. That would make it so funny. You only did Mikey Garcia like that because he was suing you. Yeah. If you break it down, and I told you I'm not, and D. Ray can tell you that I'm not no Bud Crawford fan. But Bud Crawford, he's not flashy. You don't hear him being in trouble. You don't hear him sitting there, driving drunk, or had an accident or beat up his wife, or you never see. He's out of the limelight. All right. I'm not saying he don't have money or nothing like that. He can buy a choker chain, you know. So yeah, proceed with Mac. I believe the same thing. You know, Kenny Porter, Shawn Porter. They knew they was gonna retire. And I don't know what Shawn. I don't know what Kenny was thinking of, but Shawn was mad at the motherfucker. Shawn like, hell, hey, at least let me try. This is my last fight, in my career. At least let me finish on my shield. At least let me go out. You ain't got no faith in me, Dad? You don't have no faith in me, Dad? You know? But every fight, you sitting up there putting your hand on my shoulder and doing this. Do. Right? Then you got your hand out when the time to write the check. So, it is what it is. You got to give Bud the credit. That's what it boils down to. You got to give him the credit because he did a lot of things. Because, like I told you all the week before, I'm just excited about the fight because I want to see what Bud Crawford been working on, and I got a chance to see that. He been working on that right hook, and Shawn Porter rushed his ass in. He been watching, hitting that right foot and spinning out, hitting that right hook and spin out, and it worked beautiful. It worked beautiful because every time Shawn would do that, he get hit. Then if they get tangled, he popped him right there in his stomach, and he went down. So, it wasn't a hard punch, and that what makes me think, eh, so, but it is what it is. Yep, that's why he never should have resigned. So, but now Bob did a good job for Crawford. Considering Crawford has no mainstream personality. Well, you know what, Keggy, you right about that somewhat. Cause Bud don't like anybody. All right, unless you grew up with him. Kenny Porter already told you the story of how Bud had his fist clenched and about to hit him, some shit in a tunnel or something like that. I don't know. And then he said, if I hit this kid, man, I'm in trouble. Of course you will. You're going to jail, right? But still, and he left and walked away, and Bud watched him all the way with his fists clenched. He watched him all the way. And you're supposed to, never know. A nigga come up there and hit you right in the back of the head or something. Never know. But anyway, but still, hey, it was a good fight. What's going on, one-headed quitter? What's going on with you? And that chat. Yes, sir. He said, salute, OG. Props to Crawford. But Porter didn't look the same as he did on the fight versus Spence. No excuses, but am I wrong? I'm saying that. No, you're not wrong. Porter like he was forcing it. Porter was out of breath. And he looked like he was more in shape when he fought Earl Spence. Now, you're right. I'm not making excuses either. It's just that, is it because he was going to retire anyway? Or is it because he's getting older? Or did Earl take a lot out of him? I don't know. Those are questions that need to be answered. Those are questions that fighters don't like to say. No fighter like to say, no, he didn't take a lot out of me. But a lot of fighters are not the same when they do fight up a better competition. When he fought Earl Spence, that was a war. That was a war of pretty much who has the better strength and conditioning, and and who was pinpointing on their punches. And Earl hit him with a nice hook, and he trying to keep his balance, but he got rocked, and his glove touched the canvas. Now, of course, Bud Crawford, he did hit him with a body shot. That wasn't hard. That wasn't hard at all. He got up from that right away and like, damn, man, damn, right? Then he got knocked down again right behind his head. Then you throw in the towel. So I'm just saying. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. That's all I am. But I do have a lot of questions. And I hope my questions get answered. You know, so I taught the best fight the best. I said, look here, you got some answer for this? He said, well, I'm not going to talk about it like that until Tuesday. I said, well, I'll be tuning in Tuesday because I want to see what you got to say because I don't have no answer for it. I don't know what the fuck is what's on his mind. You know, if you raised this young man ever since since he been 8 years old, and when he started boxing at 8, then what's the problem with letting him finish out? You know what I mean? He been cut, he been bloody. I mean, all of a sudden now, there's nothing wrong with him, you know. And listen, I love my parents. I love them dearly. Of course, you know that, you know. And they stay 30 minutes away from me. That's all. Maybe 20 if I'm doing a speed limit, going over the speed limit. But I would never buy a house in front of my parents because I think it's cool. That is the most silly ass shit I ever heard. I mean, I get it, you and your dad close and shit, but I mean, come on. The closer I get to you, the more you make me see. I'm giving you all I got. Wow. Your love had captured me. Then here come Kenny Porter. Over and over again. I tell myself that we can never be more than friends. Wow. All right. But anyway, let me get back to this. All right. But anyway, now, Tim Bradley. Tim Bradley is like the instigator, right? He's the instigator. He's the one that's supposed to be doing the sports talking, right? He's the one supposed to be commentating, right? But what he do? He's over there giving sign languages and shit over to Terrence Crawford. Now, I mean, I don't think nothing wrong with it. Yeah. 817. That's what I said earlier. Castillo and Diego Corrales. That's a perfect example of last minute knockouts, right? Diego Corrales, he got knocked down 3 times out of his damn chair. He got knocked down 3 times, 4 times, and he was kind of smart too, cause he kept spitting out his mouthpiece, right? And referee gave him a warning. He was like, man, I don't give a fuck about no warning. I'm getting my ass beat. I don't care about no warning. I need a knockout. But they didn't take him out. Joe Guzman was his trainer at the time. And Diego Corrales got up, then went in there and hosted Castillo, was on the ropes, went in there, took him out, bounced his head back like a trampoline, baby. That motherfucker was like, damn. Whoa. It's over with. It is over with. Now, Diego Corrales, he did celebrate, but he only could see like this because both his eyes were like this. That was an ass whooping. But that was an ass whooping that was worth it. Shawn Porter did not go out on his shield. I don't know why, but I need to find out what was going on. I know everybody's saying this, everybody's saying that, but still and all, I can't say Bud did not earn it. Okay? Forget all that. There ain't nothing but a distraction. All right? Okay, it's nothing but a distraction. I gotta give him credit. Money Brown TV is in the building. What's going on, money? What's going on, money, 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 money? Money, money, money. Money. What's going on, money? What's happening with you? Yes, sir. Corrales was hurt. Deontay was hurt. Yep. Yes, sir. And what Shawn Porter, we all know. Money Brown, you know. Shawn Porter is the fighter of cuts, right? Nobody wants to fight him because they don't want to get cut, right? Earl didn't want to fight him, but he did. Because why? He's a champion. That's what champions do, right? So he went in there and fought him, but he still got cut too. But it was lucky it was at the end of the round and wasn't a big cut. Look at Shawn Porter, Terrence Crawford. He got cut. Did he want to fight Porter? No. The WBO ordered it. So there you go. Now, of course, I know Bo Mac. I know Bo Mac probably trying to find a way where he couldn't get cut. But Shawn Porter is the type that said, HUT 1, HUT 2, and go straight for it at your ass. Now, you got to be careful and use your defense at your own risk, okay? Fight Shawn Porter at your own risk, all right? So, all right, 132 likes in here. All right. We got 100 people in here. Show your love. Show your love. What's going on? Amasa Amusa lifestyle. Wow. Yes, sir. But like I say, shout out to Money Brown. All right. Now, listen at this. For Earl Spence. Now, this is what the writer was telling me. I was reading about this. Now, he said for Earl Spence to fight Crawford, period, the pay-per-view numbers have to be no less than 200,000 pay-per-view buys for Porter and Crawford. Spence will go another direction if it's not. Spence needs someone who can sell. Because Spence don't want to do it by himself. Crawford has been a decimal failure at pay-per-views. That's a little harsh, but it's true. Crawford and Porter are not pay-per-view. I'm not going to say worthy because they are. Well, they just can't sell. They just can't sell. Now, of course, they had to take a chance of the night. Because they had to pay him. They had to pay him. So, yeah, Manny Simpson said duck, OG. Okay. Okay, you think it's a duck? Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Is it? Me too, Shot Town. Yep. Go check out Dude Time chat last night. The panel was on some other BS, and Blu-ray came on and put it all in check. Well, yeah, you know what? I listened to it, and I'm not gonna say nothing bad about nobody, but everybody getting on Earl Spence with everything. Soon Blu-ray got in there, everybody shut up about Earl Spence. Just saying. That's all. See, everybody claimed they used to be a boxer or a trainer and all that. And they don't even, the things they say it sounds so outlandish, to me. I just don't get it. It's just basic common fucking sense. And I just don't get it. It just went over their heads and everything. And stop getting so fucking dramatic. It's boxing. It is boxing. Ain't nobody gonna sit and say, hey, I like what you said. Here go $1 million. Bam. All right? It's boxing. Stop getting too emotional involved. It's a sport that we love and we like. I love boxing. And I know good talent when I see it. Sometimes I get disappointed. Sometimes I don't. But if you love something, then you want to get involved. I get it. You want to go to the fights. Look at Sweet Tea. She just went to a fight. All right, she's having fun with her family watching the fights. That's what fans do. That's what fans of the sports, a fan of basketball, football. I mean, that's what you do. But don't get too emotional about it. Next thing I know, what they fighting about? Man, he talking about that Earl Spence did that, and he talking about they did that. Next thing you know, they out there fighting over two fighters that don't even know who the fuck they are. or on YouTube too, right? Oh, he a Spence hater, right? Oh, turn to somebody else, all right? I don't want to watch him because he a Spence hater. What? But then again, it comes back on the creator too. The creator, like me, we got to be unbiased. We got to call balls and strikes. We got to call it down the middle. You see, we cannot sit there and say I'm a Wilder fan all the way. Bomb squad. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good right there, right? But don't let everything be about Bomb Squad. All right, it's other good fighters out there. It is. So remember, these fighters get old. Remember, this is a young man's sport. So, are you gonna cry when they leave? I mean, what? Are you gonna start watching boxing? No. So we gotta stop using that our personal feelings, and try to push them off on our subscribers. All right. That's why this platform is for people that has different opinions. That's why this platform was set up like this, thanks to Underground Asylum, Chi-Town Finance, and that's why it's set up where everybody have an opinion. No one get blocked for having a different opinion. No, not on this channel, because we are independent thinkers. We are grown people here, and we have grown minds. It's okay to change ideas, all right? It's always to have a hypothesis, an educated guess, right? And that's what we do. That's what we do. That's what Knockout does. He give you that educated guess. Sometimes he right, sometimes he ain't wrong. But most of the time he right. But but see, that's what I'm trying to explain. So I had Porter winning Saturday, but I was wrong. But that's okay. Congratulations to Porter. I mean, Crawford. But life goes on. Life still go on. What's up, King? Haymon? What's going on, OG? You a Spence fan, but you are one of the best in this lane at being objective. Yes, yes. But I'm not I like Spence, but I'm not a Spence fan. King Haymon. Charlo, I'm a Charlo fan. I know, don't get on me, all right? I know they some assholes sometimes, But yeah, I talked to Ronnie Shields. Well, I haven't talked with him in a couple of weeks, but still, Spence is still a good fighter. Bud Crawford is still a good fighter. We got some good top welterweights. Bruce Anderson, he's still a little green, but he's still a good fighter too. So I want no one to say that KQKC. No. And I appreciate that too, dude. I do. Because that's what the channel's for. To have different ideas. Different ideas, different opinions. Because I'm interested in 817, what he had to say. I'm interested in what Sweet Tea had to say about this fighter or that fighter. Hey, I'm interested in how you really feel about Bob Arum, Bo Maga. I mean, just everything to do with boxing, and that's what it's all about. That what Knockout always gives breakdowns about these fighters and the women fighters too. I like Amanda Serrano. Some people are crazy about Clarissa Shields. I know, because she black, right? Yeah. So I must be right on, right? No. No, I'm not a follower. I'm not a follower. I'm an independent thinker. That's what I am. That's what everybody should be. I like Amanda Serrano because she's 37-0 and she fought in MMA too. But she's just a great fighter. She's a southpaw and she can fight. Facts. That's all. I mean, I like Carissa Shields too. I'm just saying. And I wish she stopped fighting MMA because she ended up getting her arm dislocated. That jab is gone. But, hey, look at Jerome Booth, yeah, and just advised by all. Yeah, Booth Henson. Everybody say he need a title shot. Well, of course he ain't gonna get one until he get a promoter. But he's taking his time. But he's fighting everybody while he's taking his time. You see? He's fighting everybody while he's taking his time. But getting back to the fight, I think Porter had different ideas, and I don't think he had a game plan. I think he had a plan to go out there and just wing it. I think he just came out there to wing it. Now, his daddy said it was bad preparation. Well, you had your ass in there with him for 10 weeks. And Barry Hunter, too. Isaac Dog Bay, he was there. Javante Tank Davis, he was there. I mean, somebody should have known what the hell Shawn was at. Huh? Where was Shawn? P. Marciano, what's going on, baby? We step up. We step up to fight Porter, and who Allah had winning. We finished no matter how we did it. Now it's more BS when he beat Spence. It's going to be the eye watch. Yep. Well, yeah. And shout out to P. Marciano and that. Chat. Yes, you're right. That's what my boy was telling me that Bud said. He said, because if I fight Earl, they're going to say, if I win, they're going to say it was his eye. They're going to say because of the accident, he never been the same, so that's why he's not too crazy about making that fight right now. So I wish he would, but, now this is just secondhand. Allegedly he said that. So just want, let y'all know what's happening. With people saying this and saying that. But you gotta give Bud credit, man. Y'all, I know I go in on his ass, all right? And still probably will. But still, you gotta give him credit. You can't just sit there and let the man go out there and win and high fashion and don't give him the credit. When he won, he was out there dancing with his mama and people. I heard people saying on other channels, what was he dancing for? He ain't did nothing. He still got one belt. It went on unification fight. And I heard people saying that and shit, right? He had like he won the Super Bowl, right? But everybody was saying that he need to fight somebody. I said that, No. Now, Bucky Haymon said, I like Spence, but he wasting time at 147 now. He a big guy. He could be making history at 154 and 160. Well, yeah, he's jumping up to 154, I hear. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, who the hell to say Canelo and Bud Crawford is going to fight? That is the bunchest bullshit I ever heard. First of all, Crawford's not that big like Canelo. He might be the height-wise, but not big, right? Can't give him credit, OG. He was losing the whole fight. Kenny stole Porter and Crawford time to shine. Well, yeah, he was losing. Yeah, he was. Okay, shot time. He was losing. I will admit that. But I gotta say that but Bud came back, and did what he had to do, and a lot of people behind in the rounds, and come back and win the rest or come back, So, yeah, you can say that, but like I explained earlier, Spence, I see 817 say Earl, but remember, what's up, Bo D? Remember 817? Both guys got OG. Jessica McCaskill's fighting again soon too. Okay, okay, I like Jessica McCaskill, but you gotta understand 817. Both guys got great attributes. One complement the other, you know, and that's why you look at it as both guys being great. Now ESPN, of course, ESPN. They came out and said Bud Crawford is the #1 welterweight pound for pound. They came out with that yesterday. Just thought y'all know that. You know, I wonder who ESPN worked for or Tom Rankin, right? Yeah. And they didn't show Bud at all till he got ready to walk out. That's when they showed Bud. I mean, Earl. But Earl looked up. It's some bullshit. Earl knew it was some bullshit with Kenny. You know, not Crawford, because Crawford did what Crawford's supposed to do. If you are a champion, you go in there and you be the best champion. You go out there and wash the former champion. And that's what he did. Now, he ain't his fault because Kenny want to act a damn fool. If so, ESPN, why y'all covering him so little? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If they want to make this fight, like they said in the pre conversation, why not just say, hey, put the camera on Earl, right? And while Crawford fighting just for a minute and turn back and just see, did he like the knockdown? And, show him when the knockdown happened and all that, right? They didn't do none of that. They saw him walking out, trying to put the narrative out there, like, okay, I don't like what I see. They know what they're doing. Okay, they full of shit. All right, they full of shit. Come on. But then Bud, they said, then they had to, trying to pick at Bud, right? Trying to get on his skin. Well, Earl Spence was sitting right there. He said, where he's at? Where he at? That boy said he never come to my fights, right? But he didn't mean it in a bad way. He mean it like as friend. Boy, you don't sit down. He mean it like that. Like, that boy said he never go to my fights. He didn't mean it in a bad way, but they were trying to insinuate like, Earl don't never go to his fights and he came out to scout him, and oh man. I mean, the political realm in boxing is just so fucked up. It is so fucked up. I mean, it is. And it's make me sick. And he was, he was talking like him and Bud, we cool. I mean, him and him and Earl cool. So he's like, where that boy at? But Earl was already gone out the door, because he looked at the drummer trying like, man, Kenny, then he tweeted that Kenny don't pay Kenny shit. And, and I wouldn't. But I don't get it. I don't get it. Yep. What you say? It is, OG. It is what? Okay. I don't get it. What'd you say, 817? Okay. If Earl don't fight a unification fight, he must fight his IBF mandatory. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I know that. That's one thing about it. You gotta fight your IBF mandatory. You gotta fight your WBO. I mean, not WBO. Your the WBC mandatory. You gotta fight them. This was all a narrative. Yep, Young Hollywood. Young Hollywood. All right. Okay, I like that name. Yes, sir, I like that name. Young Hollywood. All right. Joey Hines, what's going on, baby? Yes, sir. And that chat. All right. Yes, sir. Joey Hines said, what's up, OG? Chat and great moderators. Give Bud his props. Porter was getting stopped regardless. Bring on Spence. Yeah, you know what? You're right, Joey Hines. He was going to get stopped eventually, but he was winning. But, that don't give his father the right to to take his, shine. That's just like a Mark Borland threw in the towel, and Wilder had a contract drew up. All them signed it. Do not throw in the towel. But you got to think about your family and all that, and that's how I look at it. No, if you see my ass bloody and beat up and eyes shut and shit, you throwing in that towel so I can live to see another goddamn day. I mean, come on, y'all know I ain't no damn pussy. Well, goddamn, come on now. I ain't gonna sit there and get my ass beat and don't even know where my son at. I'm blind and shit. And hey, where you at? Right? And it start tripping you and shit when you're blind. So, that's crazy though. Well, I think most fight fans would rather see unification fight. Thank you, Peter. Finally, people are saying that those are the fights we want to see. We want to see eliminators. We want to see unification fights. That's what we want to see. We want to see those two fights. Now, I will say we do want to see the best fight the best. We got to see that, right? We got to see the best. I don't care where you at, right? Make it happen, all right? Now, of course, why we need promoters, really? All promoters is doing is securing the venue. That's all they doing, securing the venue. And you already get you got a lawyer that looks over your contract. Make sure it's a good contract and make sure all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted. Okay, you good to go, man. Go ahead. You can sign it. The term sheets makes up the contract. So, I mean, they know that, so, that's why I say, why do you need a middleman? That's why I'm so happy that Bud Crawford finally got it. Okay? He got it. He got the way from Bob, Yeah. Bro, no, that's all. Well, yeah, that's basically the main objective because if, let's say you you got to put a deposit down on, let's say, the MGM Garden Arena. You got to put a deposit down. Let's say I want Earl, Spence, and Crawford to fight 6 months from now on this date. Okay, is this date free? They tell them, okay, yeah, it is. All right, okay, we want this fight on this day. All right, so that's how and that, and of course, the term sheet, how much, and rematch clauses and all that. It's not hard. You just gotta, get, fighters, and, it's not hard at all. The best fight the best as long as it makes sense financially. Right. Of course. I got so tired of hearing that, you all. I got so tired of hearing about the best should fight the best. But if it don't make sense, it don't make dollars. I got so tired of hearing that shit. Then when the coronavirus came in, then all of a sudden, oh man, I got the coronavirus. All right, I can't fight. Right? And Lopez had the worst excuse that it was. And his ass out there in Italy somewhere where the shit started from. Then you got Ryan Garcia. Oh, my hand. Right? I get tired of all these damn excuses. What, are we wimps? Or are you fighters? Like Floyd Mayweather always say, a fighter never goes into a fight 100%. Never. Because you in training, you sparring, whatever. You never do that. I have seen fighters come in the ring with black eyes and shit. What the fuck happened to him? But, sparring. He got caught in sparring. Shit. But he's ready to fight. Crawford should fight you guys because the WBA has stopped Spence from fighting Floyd. So Crawford should go for the belt. Yeah, but Crawford's is a problem. Crawford petitioned the WBC to be Earl Spence mandatory. Now, of course, the WBC said we'll get back at you with that one. Huh? We get back at you with that one. But you got a lot of good fighters out there. I would like to see Bruce Anderson step up. Now, keep in mind, he is a good fighter. Now, of course, he's still a little bit not there yet, you know. But yeah, A1 said he's the greatest. Can you feel it? Yeah, right. You know, but I still would like to see Bruce Anderson get tested. Tested. I'm not talking about Crawford or Spence. Like, let's say, well, Keith Thurman, never together. Man, I can't never use him because he's not trust. You can't trust him. So, what's the next top welterweight out there? I ain't talking about Boots. I'm not talking about Shawn Porter. He gone now. I'm not talking about Earl. I'm not talking about, I mean, you got you guys, yeah. But you guys are the champions. So I'm talking about another welterweight that can give Bruce Anderson some trouble. Who is out there? Now Bruce is there already. See, Fat Cat. I don't want to go there like that, right? I want to make sure he's there already. Sure, you going for the eye test. I get that, right? But let's see him face some adversity. Let's see him get in there and fight somebody that's gonna pretty much go toe to toe with him or can pretty much equal him. You know, I just want to see what happens. You know. Now, it won't sound nobody. Thank you. I'll wait on somebody to say that. Nobody. You're right. There's nobody else out there. Shawn is gone. Bud Crawford. I mean, Bud and Spence. That's it. Keith not trustworthy. So you be getting ready for a fight. Keith talking about he got the ass mumps or something. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. Nobody. So now he got to start securing fights with who? The top dogs. The top dogs, baby. Yep. And you're right. Bud need to fight Bruce Henderson. How about that? Now, you gotta be a winner and loser. Bruce is younger. He gonna have his time. Trust me. He gonna have his time. No doubt about that. He will have his time. So, but hey, I appreciate everybody came in today. I apologize for my tardiness, and I do apologize for being so tired yesterday. I really was tired. But I'll be real fresh tomorrow. I'll be on time tomorrow, and we got some more things to talk about tomorrow. I know Bud Crawford and Shawn Porter. I mean, Bud Crawford and Earl Spence is the talk right now. But we got other fighters too, and we got other fights we got to talk about. Garcia is too flat-footed for Boots, very flat-footed. Now, Danny Garcia is moving up to 154. If y'all haven't noticed that or heard, okay, he's going to 154 now, right? That is 100%, I'm sure, right? Ken Hemway, hey, man, I thank you, all right? And I thank you for your comment and everything, all right? Now, Rashidi versus Boots is a good fight. Okay. That's okay. Now, Peter, do you think that's a good fight to better prepare him? Or he got everything he need, the goods, or whatever you want to call it, and that's a step up fight for him. Is that a step up fight for him or what? So, Boots is the new Shane Mosley, and Gary Antoine Russell is Vernon Forrest. Yep, yeah. No, I really feel for the Russell brothers. I do. They are very talented. I'm talking about in the amateurs. Did you know that um um he beat Boots in the amateurs? It's on YouTube here. He beat Boots in the amateurs. So yeah, what it is. So, but with that, that's all I have. If you have any complaints, I think it is okay, 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 good. Y'all know what y'all talking about on here. Y'all know what you're talking about. And I knew I wasn't the only one crazy. All right? And I know Kenny Porter crazy in some bit. You know. But you think Shawn got mad at him? I'm just kind of figuring. I'm just trying to find out. Or did he say, that's my father, I love him, and I won't get mad at him. I understand why he did that. I be like, no, I don't understand why that motherfucker did that. I would say that. Daddy, why you do that? You know, I'd be mad as hell. Right? You know, that was my last fight. We talked about this. We talked about this, you know. And Kenny had the towel. He didn't know how to throw it in there either. Right? He had it all folded up like a pimp, right? Like he wiped the sweat off his face and shit. You know? Let me stop. Man, oh man. It's like Gary Wilson's career is dead in water. Yeah, yeah, you know, Gary, you know, he trains his little brother. He's in his little brother corner, and you know, you guys look like a right-handed Spence sometimes. Oh yeah, yeah, you know what? Sometimes he does. But the way where his stance is, it's kind of funny looking. You know, he's a right-hander. I get that. And he's trying to, like when he fought Manny Pacquiao, he was trying to loop it, right? And that's what you do when you're an orthodox fighter. You loop it. Jason Perez, appreciate you subscribing, my brother. All right? Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. All right. No, we're growing, we're growing, we're growing, we're growing. Now, if you have any complaints or if you have any concerns, make sure you check out Underground Asylum or Chi-Town Finance. Okay, the email's in the description. Mike 202 also in the description, and they will unblock you or time you out. Okay, because I don't block people on here for having an opinion. Now, I do block people. We do block people, all right? The moderators will block your ass. If you're a troll, if you say something about my parents or my family or their family, all right, you will get blocked, okay? We are strictly on boxing talk here, all right? You got an opinion, okay? Nothing wrong with that. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with the moderators, all right? But you do have to show respect, okay? And that's all I ask, respect, all right? So with that, thank you, all right? I appreciate it. I appreciate you, 817, all right? We got to do something together, my brother, all right? And Sweet Tea, thank you for coming in. Baby boy standing strong. What's happening? It was always in the mix for Bud to win the fight. Shawn was going to regardless. I like Bud's heart and skill for real. All right. All right, baby boy standing strong. Yes, sir. Peter Bonner said, I'd like to see Benavidez fight Morrell Jr. at 168 too. That's a big Cuban kid. Yep, I want to see that fight too. David Morrell is a very good fighter, right? Very good fighter. All right. Yep. All right. Hey, it's all love. 817. Yes, sir. It's all love, brother. Yes, sir. You gotta call the balls and strikes. You gotta call it down the middle, or you're gonna be looking like a boxing fan. You know, I'm always here. Even you roast my big head. Oh, sweet tea, I just messing with you, right? Your head ain't that big. It's just no, I mean it's not big at all. I just messing with you, right? But I know you always listen. I know you're at work. I know you can't comment all the time. All right, so of course, I don't want you to get fired, all right? Because you know. But yeah, that's a good fight. Morrell, I like to see him fight a better competition and Benavidez fight. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get on out of here, and I was a couple minutes late. I'm sorry for that, but thank you for listening, and hey, tomorrow we have got a couple new things to talk about, and we got two more things I want to touch on with Bud Crawford. But I need to check out something first. All right, before I do that, okay? Because I'm trying to fact check my stuff all the time. So, but with that, that's all I have. I thank you all for your time and patience. And like I say, I am KQKC Boxing Network. I come on Monday through Friday, and that's 12:30 p.m. Central Time. I come on Saturday morning, 10:30 a.m. That's a call-in show. Keep that in mind. And also, if the fight is coming on Saturday night, your boy, KQ, will call that fight. And after that, hey, Sunday mornings, I got my co-host. That's right. We got Knockout Boxing 86 TV at 9 a.m. Yes, sir. That is early Sunday morning, so bring your coffee with you. Yes, sir. And I'm bringing my hangover like I did this Saturday. I was hungover like a motherfucker. I was thinking what I make that cooler with some gin in it, right? Shook that motherfucker like it was shake and bake, baby. Put that bumpy face in there, baby, man. Man, I almost fell on my face when I stood up. I've been sitting down for like 3.5 hours, right? I stood up, I was like, bam. All right. But anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. All right. Y'all have a good day and keep your head on a swivel. So shout out to the almighty LDBC. All right. And with that, I'm out of here. And y'all take care. And shout out to Black Media's Role also. All right. And I greet you with the ancient word of peace. Assalamu alaikum. And salaikum salam. All right. So peace and love, Jason Perez. All right. Okay, Jason Perez. All right. See you next year too, brother. All right. So it's inedible that it will happen. Okay. It will happen. Okay. Yeah, it's inedible that it will happen. Okay. Okay. Maybe we'll